And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We have a great show for you today, as always. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Takes by Fans. Be a part of the conversation and come watch live daily, noon Eastern at twitch.tv/takesbyfans or at our official website, takesbyfans.com. Go up to the watch tab, and whenever we are live on the site. Look at us. We are live right now. We are live on the site, folks. It is that easy to watch Takes by Fans on a daily basis. So however you decide to watch, just make sure you're watching for all your daily sports content. Alrighty, today is Wednesday, my favorite day of the week during the NFL season. I love breaking down all the film, going over, the majority of the games, and we've got some great film that we are going to be looking at. We're going to be breaking down Patriots, Bills, Titans, and Bengals. Let's look at some Bengals footage, right? We've been kind of blown past them a little bit, so we'll slow down and watch the Bengals. We got the Raiders, Browns. I know you might be thinking to yourself, it was 16-6. What could we be watching from that game? But we'll get into that. Rams, Dolphins. We got a lot, and I know, I'm not doing this because I'm a Dolphins fan. It's just I saw a lot in that game, and I really want to express how well Tua did look, even though his completion percentage was not good, and he didn't even throw for 100 yards. So I wanted to highlight Tua a little bit. So we'll look at Rams, Dolphins, Saints, Bears. We'll look at that. Keep tabs on Nick Foles. 49ers, Seahawks, Steelers, Ravens. I mean, we got to look at that game, right? Straight up great defense. We'll be exposing it today. This is why Steelers are number one. We'll be watching it. And then Dallas and Eagles, we'll watch it. We'll watch that mess of a game. So we do have a couple of things to look at, so we'll break all that down just shortly, but there is a couple of stories I do want to break or just talk about. The trade deadline was yesterday at 4 o'clock, and we really got nothing. The Dolphins traded Isaiah Ford, a wide receiver, to the Patriots for like a 7th-round pick next year. It's like, okay, we got nothing for it. So truly, Dolphins just traded away a weapon for nothing, and nobody else made any moves, which was kind of surprising. There was a little bit of momentum that Will Fuller, the wide receiver for the Texans. I mean, I've been saying it all year. The Texans are loaded at wide receiver. I mean, their top 4 wide receivers could be a number 1 wide receiver on literally any team in the league. So the Texans, they had 4 wide receivers. They were thinking about trading Will Fuller to the Packers. That deal never ended up getting done, unfortunately. So we're left here on, November 4th with nothing to talk about, right? So unfortunately, the trade deadline did not pan out the way that we all hope it does. Unfortunate. So here we go. Let's get into these stories. And man, Andy Dalton, he cannot just catch a break, can this man? So he starts for Dak Prescott after Dak Prescott goes down. He doesn't look good. Then he gets concussed, and now he has COVID-19. Everything is just going wrong for this man when everything was kind of going right for this man. You go back up. Quarterback in Dallas, you don't think you're going to play. You finally see the field. It's not as good as, it's not as good as a performance that you wanted to put out. And now, Ben DiNucci is probably going to be starting again. Ben DiNucci did so bad that they're probably not even going to start Ben DiNucci this Sunday. They're going with the 4th-string quarterback off the practice squad. But Andy Dalton, he is on the COVID-19 list. So unfortunate for this man. Really cannot catch a break. And once again, Dallas is just getting worse and worse and worse. Andy Dalton could have tried to revive his career just a little bit, but man, when the cards are against you, they are against you, man. Concussion, COVID, damn, not great. So Andy Dalton is not going to be playing this week. So Cowboys have to go deeper into their quarterback depth chart. Not great. We already saw Ben DiNucci. We don't need to see anybody else. I can tell you that. All right. And I just wanted to clarify this because this was kind of big yesterday. The Ravens, they placed 7 members on the COVID-19 list, but that is just because of high-risk close contact. Only one person in the Ravens facility, I believe it was the cornerback Marlon Humphrey, he tested positive. So just as a precaution, the close contacts that were working with them, they decided to place them on the COVID-19 high-risk close contact. So Ravens still only have 1 positive case. It's not 7. It's not a blowout like the Tennessee Titans. It's just as a precaution, they're placing these 7 defensive players. We got linebackers Matt Judon, Patrick Quinn, Malik Harrison, and L.G. Fort. Guard Tyree Phillips, defensive back Deshaun Elliott, and practice squad member defensive back Terrell Bond. So all of them do not have COVID. It's just as a precaution because they were around somebody with it. They classify it as high-risk close contact. So it's not a blowout of COVID in Baltimore. It's just one player just as a precaution, let's get these other players safe as well. And then Packers and Cardinals. This is today. This was this morning. No positive COVID test, so that's fantastic. Packers, Cardinals, right on track to go. So we're all good there. 49ers now we're going into the positive cases. Unfortunate. So 49ers have just shut down their facility this morning. I mean, the news literally broke like an hour ago. So 49ers shut down their facility because of a positive COVID test. Not good. Even more not good because they're scheduled to play tomorrow. So tomorrow probably won't happen, folks. Thursday Night Football most likely will not happen. It's still scheduled to go on, but I mean, this literally just broke an hour ago. So how quickly are we learning these developments? But I would really kind of pinpoint that Thursday Night Football is not happening tomorrow. Super unfortunate. I thought I had something else. All right. So yeah, and I believe it was a wide receiver. So, I mean, the 49ers, they can't even keep Jimmy Garoppolo healthy because of the offensive line. So they're like, you know, we're just going to be done for the year. Let's just COVID out. We got COVID. We can't play any other games. I don't know what you want from us. Kyle Shanahan is saying to himself, what more can we do? We have COVID. We can't play. Unfortunate. Let's just get this season over with, our Super Bowl hangover season, and move on till next year. So we'll see. I mean, I really don't think the football game is going to happen. I mean, I'm usually the optimistic one around here, but I mean, literally the day before, we'll see. Hopefully there's no more outbreaks in San Francisco here for these players, and you know, that we can potentially, I mean, we just want the game to be played. I mean, we know the 49ers probably weren't going to win this game anyway. I would be in favor of just saying the Packers win this game and let's move on, because, you know, no Jimmy Garoppolo, he's out, and then Nick Mullins isn't really doing it for me. I get that he puts up some points, but yeah, 49ers, unfortunate, have to shut down their practice facility, and that's usually a couple days before you can get that back open. You need, I believe, couple of couple of negative days consecutively to get back in their facility. So we'll keep an eye on this. They play tomorrow. We'll have more information for you tomorrow when we do our show noon Eastern. We'll be here tomorrow. Don't worry. And then the Denver Broncos, as an additional safety precaution, they are conducting all the team's preparations virtually. So they're set to return back to the practice field, but Denver has seen a big uptick in just kind of not in the Broncos facility, just kind of in the Denver area all around. So they're like, all right, let's kind of relax a little bit. We'll go all virtual today. We'll try to get back on the field tomorrow. But no positive cases in Denver. Just as a precaution, they are shutting down their training facilities and doing everything virtually. All right, that's all the COVID news. It was a lot to go through, but now we'll do the comical story of the day, shall we? Because you'll laugh as soon as you see this headline, and I laughed as soon as I saw this headline. So this is what we got. For winless Jets going forward, General Manager Joe Douglas says Adam Gase is part of the solution. Oh, okay. Okay. The head coach that coached the Jets to 0-7, are they 0-8? Do they have a bye already? Is part of the solution. Okay, I get it. The man that's toxic to his own playmakers, his own superstars, he's the part of the solution, because remember, Le'Veon Bell, he wanted to be a New York Jet, right? And Adam Gase game planned to use his best weapons, Le'Veon Bell, right? Because he had so many rushing yards and touchdowns. Remember that story? So yes, Adam Gase is part of the solution. And you know, the Jets, I mean, I feel for you. I had to endure it when he was our head coach. It's absolutely atrocious. We know this man can't coach, but for some reason, I don't know if this is kind of a prank on me or just what, but I've been seeing a lot of pro Jets Twitter accounts being like hashtag extend Adam Gase's contract. I'm like, whoa, what are we? Are y'all just not see? Am I the one that's crazy? Am I seeing, you know, him just being trashed, but everybody's like, oh no, he's actually a good coach? Because this man cannot coach for his life, folks. It's that simple. He cannot coach. He's not the quarterback guru. He's not an offensive guru. He's barely putting up points. You do have Sam Darnold. That's the silver lining. I get that they have no real weapons, but this man's not even competitive in games, folks. He just gave up play calling this year because, you know, he's like, oh, maybe that could be part of the problem. So he's just not even self-aware at this point. And now the general manager thinks he's part of the solution. I'm hoping this is just regular talk. I mean, you obviously can't come out and say that Adam Gase needs to be fired if you're the general manager, if you're not going to make the move, right? So hopefully this is just kind of, you know, political speak. This is it. You know, oh yeah, Adam Gase, yeah, he's doing a good job. We're in the middle of the season. I'm not making a change, so obviously I'm going to say that he's part of the solution. I'm hoping this is kind of the basis of this kind of quote here, that he's part of the solution, because this needs to be a joke. This cannot be serious, because folks, This man cannot coach. Adam Gase is the worst head coach of all time. I'll say that. I'll lay takes by fans on that. I don't care. I'll die on that hill. Adam Gase cannot coach. He's the worst head coach of all time. He's not a quarterback guru. He piggybacked because he coached Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was good before this man. Can we all relax? So I don't know. The Jets, they're a dumpster fire, and as a Dolphins fan, I like it because they're in our division. But man, as a competitive standpoint, Adam Gase, he cannot be anywhere near a football stadium at all. He should not be allowed. He should. I'm not gonna make that joke, but anyway, I mean, they got to get him out. Adam Gase cannot coach, so that's all I have to say about it. That's all I have to say. So that's all the stories, really, just to kind of cover today. A lot of COVID news. Andy Dalton, unfortunate, and we'll see if Thursday Night Football is being played tomorrow. Hopefully it is. Knock on wood. But a player right before game time, we'll see. All right. So let's start our film review. Today's Wednesday. We'll start talking about Week 9 in the NFL tomorrow when we guess the official lines, and then we react to the official lines of the Week 9 matchups. And then on Friday, we'll make our picks. So we'll start talking Week 9 tomorrow and Friday. Today is the last kind of day of the week that we focus heavy still on Week 8. So before we make that transition to Week 9 and Week 8, we have to get a better understanding of what actually happened. I know we do the rundown on Mondays of what happened, and then Tuesday we do the cash and trash list and power rankings, but this is the only day that we can actually see what is actually happening in the league. So we try to keep tabs on everything that's been going on. We look at the narratives that are kind of being written. We try to check those narratives, see if they need to be checked, see if they're right, see if they're wrong. So we do all that stuff on our film review. So the first matchup we are going to take a look at today is going to be Patriots and Bills. And I just want to look at the fourth quarter of both of these teams, because both of these teams' quarterbacks were struggling coming into this game, and both of these quarterbacks didn't have a good performance. None of these quarterbacks threw for over 200 yards, folks. So it was just kind of a defensive struggle. But I kind of just want to keep tabs on this New England offense and on this Buffalo offense with Josh Allen, who everybody thinks is the best quarterback of all time for some reason. Unfortunately, I don't see it that way. But I can kind of see it when he faces the bottom of the barrel teams, but when he's facing the Patriots, they're not even a top tier team either, and they kind of struggled. So we digress a little bit. Let's go here. First, let's look at the Josh Allen interception. Let's see how bad that was. We know this man has kind of a tendency to turn the ball over. He's kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but then we see it kind of break out again. So we can't 100% confirmed that this man is taking care of the turnover issues. So let's look at this interception. We'll see how bad it is, and then we'll go from there. Then we'll look at these kind of fourth quarter drives that were kind of good. These touchdown field goal drives by the Bills and Patriots. I just kind of want to keep a tab on how well these offenses are. I know the Patriots are struggling because they don't have any wide receivers, and the Bills are struggling because Josh Allen, he's just not taking that next step that everybody kind of anticipated he would 3 years in. So unfortunate. But here we go. 1:47 in this second quarter. Second quarter, Patriots are able to get 3 out of it. So we'll go here. Bills, Patriots. Where are we? Right here. All right, here we go. Maybe. There we go. Whenever you want to load. Perfect. All right. Here we go. We are live. We're good. All right. The interception. The Josh Allen interception. Here we go. Let's see how bad it is. 3rd and 8. Past midfield, driving the ball, and wow, okay, not a good throw at all. And he was trying to target Stephon Diggs. Darn, this was a huge missed throw by Josh Allen. Threw the ball way too much inside. And this is just it looked like, on first glance, this is just a simple comeback route. Run 5 to 7 yards down the field, hook back real quick. Josh Allen hits you. We'll get it right here. Just a comeback, switch, and he just misses them 100% on Josh Allen. Ball wasn't tipped. He wasn't even pressured. This is one of the simplest routes you'll ever see ran. Just to kind of comeback hook. The more kind of the simplest route is probably just kind of the cross over the middle of the field. The second simplest route is the one that Josh Allen just threw the interception on, the comeback 7-yard comeback route. So unfortunate. That's 100% his fault, and that's what we know of Josh Allen. He just makes some critical mistakes, and the fact that the Patriots, I mean, they probably, they weren't going to see the ball again offensively, especially at this field position. So Cam Newton is able to kind of sustain this drive. We'll keep it here. Yeah, let's keep it here. Let's keep it here. Let's see how Cam Newton responds on a kind of sudden turn from defense to offense, and they're only down 4 at this point with a minute 30. They've got plenty of time. So we see an incomplete pass here on his first throw, and it looks truly not good. They try to go to number 16 there on the crossing route, but just not accurate. And that's kind of what we see. These short throws by Cam Newton are just not accurate at all. I mean, I'm not here just shitting on Josh Allen. I'll shit on Cam Newton too. This man's not looking good either. Here is the play action. Just kind of these throws over the middle, 10 yards. That was good. That was a strike. I'll give him that one. He proves me wrong on that one as soon as I talk shit about him. Classic. Here we go. But they're moving the ball, picked up the first down to give them 10 yards on that. Clock's moving. They've got one timeout, and they're looking good so far. Drops back. Once again, high, just so short, kind of intermediate routes. Cam Newton, he struggles with the accuracy so much, and I don't get it, man. You need to make those kind of intermediate. If the deep ball accuracy wants to be off, okay, I guess we can say that. But when you're not making those short throws, those kind of medium yard throws, 5-7 yards down the field, and you can't even make those accurately, man, that frustrates your offense, man. That does, I'll tell you. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Cam Newton once again drops back to pass. Dumps it out. Good. Well done. Just finds your safety blanket. They keep moving. Cam Newton wants to go big. I mean, Izzo, he caught the ball, but nobody's around him, and he still has to go to the ground because the ball is not throwing good, folks. Cam Newton, man, got to clean up the accuracy a lot, truly. This is not good quarterback play. Yes, they're moving the ball, but, I mean, they're just kind of getting lucky. Everybody's so wide open that they can stumble while catching the ball and still kind of turn it around for yards after catch for like 2 or 3 extra yards. So Cam Newton's got to clean it up. Look at this, wide open. Nobody's within like 7 yards of this man, and he has to fall to the ground catching the ball. You cannot do that. Put it on him, let him get yards after the catch, turn it upfield, potentially make a big play. All right, let's, because I didn't even expect to watch this drive, but anyway. And look at this, man, it's a yard, folks. He's like, this is like a 5-yard pass, and it's not even accurate. It's not even close to being accurate. Just look at it, folks, man, this is what they're working with in New England. I get that they don't have any big name receivers, but this man isn't even getting the ball close to the receivers that he has already. This is truly why we can't buy this Patriots team or Cam Newton in general, and it sucks because I did want kind of Cam Newton to have a good bounce-back season to kind of, prove his career, overall in totality was a decent kind of above-average career. MVP, made it to the Super Bowl, didn't win it, but, wanted this man to have success in possibly his last years in the league. All right, we're going to skip this touchdown because I've already saw too much of the offense, so now we'll start with the Bills here. This was huge. I mean, Josh Allen to lead them down in the fourth quarter, tie game, and then you lead them down for a field goal. So let's watch this. Why did this Buffalo Bills drive kind of stall? Why haven't we seen a lot of touchdowns by the Bills these last 2 weeks? Remember last week against the Jets, all they scored were field goals in that game, 18 points all off of field goals. So let's kind of see what is still continuing on those troubles from last week to this week with Josh Allen. We'll take a look at this clip here. Just kind of see how this kind of Bills offense is working. We already saw what New England's offense was working with is Cam Newton just being very inaccurate. So here we go. We'll start it up here. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This was a great drive. 5 minutes, 10 plays, got a field goal out of it, took time off the clock, able to get the lead. That's a perfect drive, folks, truly. It didn't end in a touchdown. That's unfortunate, but you were still able to get points out of drives, and that's really the main concern, to get something out of these drives. Yes, you kind of want to score touchdowns more than field goals. We saw it last week with the Jets. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that to kind of prove it to your offense, to kind of not have a kind of rift in that offensive kind of locker room, is to score points. And if the Bills are scoring points, they're going to kind of forget the inaccuracies of Josh Allen. So here we go. First play, uses his legs. I think he's a good runner. He's a decent runner. I think he's actually got more yards than Patrick Mahomes. That's always kind of a wild stat to kind of look at. But he fumbles a lot, so he has to shore up that ball security. But yeah, I mean, if he shores that up, I've got no problem with him running the ball. No worries at all. So here we go, 2nd and 7. Hand it off. All right. Picked up the first there. Josh Allen trying to pass again. Let's see. Steps up in the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield. Nice little pass there. Picked up 10. Here we go. Hand it off. Great pass. Great balance of run and pass here on this drive. Love to see it. Got to be a multi-dimensional team in this league. We see what happens, when Aaron Rodgers can't throw the ball 40 times. They only put up, 20 points and lose the game. So, all right, here we go with another 1st and 10. So they're just picking up all these first downs, making it easy on them. Then they only pick up 2 there. 1 there. Even worse. All right, Josh Allen, let's see what you got. 2nd and 9. This is most likely a passing down. Quick little wide receiver screen there. Set up very well, but, this is just good play design by Sean McDermott. Scheming your ways to get the ball in the playmakers quickly, not letting Josh Allen throw it, 10 yards down the field. This is, 2 yards in the backfield. And the screen is just set up. It's executed very well. Great blocking. All right, here we go again. Josh Allen hands it off. They're kind of stopping the running game a little bit here. They're like, we want Josh Allen to throw the ball, please. Yes, please let him throw the ball. 5 minutes left. Tie game. 2nd and 11 in the red zone. Josh Allen. Decent pass there. Not the best accuracy. You saw Stephon Diggs kind of had to circle around to get the ball, but still decent throw. Picked up a couple there, but it's still 3rd and 5. We know they settle for a field goal, so probably don't pick it up here, but let's see why. Was it Josh Allen's fault? Let's see. 3rd and 5. Need 5 for the first down here. Josh Allen scrambles, keeps the play alive. He makes a decent throw. He gave his receiver a chance at the ball and no chance of being intercepted, so I actually like the throw there. I do like the decision. Unfortunately, it's incomplete, but there's going to be incompletions in games. Yeah, let's see if we get another angle here. Is this just a little too low? Oh, man, that's got to be called. That's a great throw by Josh Allen, truly. Damn, thankfully the Bills won this game with this field goal, so well done there. But that was a great ball by Josh Allen. I'll give him that one. See, that's what I like about Josh Allen. That's why I can buy Josh Allen just a little bit. Like, some of these throws he makes are actually really good. It's just kind of those head scratchers on those interceptions that we just saw as well. It's just like, why? Just be more accurate with the ball. But that's Patriots and Bills, and I was going to go on this drive as well. We'll quickly go through this drive. I really don't want to spend this much time on our first matchup, but let's go to this Patriots drive that it was, potential game-winning drive, and Cam Newton just fumbles it away. So we'll go here. This was a 12-play drive. This was a long drive as well. What happened on this offense? Is it still Cam just being inaccurate? I'm sure it is. We'll see what it is, but here they go. Now Patriots are down 3 because of the field goal the Bills just got. We just saw. Patriots start their drive with a nice little rush, and it picked up 6, so well done. All right, here we go. Cam Newton throwing. Looked like his arm got hit there, but once again, just not great. We won't rewind that. It did look like his arm was hit. 3rd and 4 now. Huge conversion. They're 3 and 8 on the day up to this point, so we'll see. Can Cam Newton once again pick it up? 3rd and 8. 3 and 8 on first downs at this point of the game. It's not good, so... Nice. There it is. The slant over the middle. Sometimes it's there. More times it's not there than it is there, but when it's there, and that looks really good. Low and away. Perfect throw. All right, what happened on this play? I think we skipped it. 1st and 10. They try to run it. Bills shutting down the run. They're like, hey, we're gonna let you have Cam Newton beat us because we don't think he can, so we're going to stop the run. That's what the Bills are thinking right now, and that's really the best game plan to have. They have no real deep threats at receivers. Cam Newton's not looking great these last couple weeks. Absolutely, I would press him. I would just stop the run. Nice little comeback route there. He was able to get it off. The pressure was coming, and he did stay cool, calm, collected in the pocket. So Cam Newton, it's not all bad with Cam Newton. It's always just not good, unfortunately. Cam Newton stands in the pocket, just dumps it off. That's nothing. This is all wide receiver. All running back, actually. 2nd and 3 now. Play action. Just kind of a designed keeper by Cam, and it works. It catches him off guard. Well done. That was a great run. Great play design. Great play call. They're going to try to do that again, and he's going to get a little too slick with it, and he's going to fumble the ball. Unfortunate. Here we go. Cam Newton, play action. They actually run it. 2nd and 7. Went too far there. Pitch again. I mean, so we get a good picture of what this Patriots offense is. It's a lot of dink and dunk. It's a lot of quick. It's a lot of run. It's a lot of misdirection still because they don't have that receiver that can go deep, and they really don't trust Cam Newton's arm to go deep like that. So it's all just quick. Nothing, methodical drives, not pressing anything down the field. 3rd and 1. It's a pitch play, toss to the left, picks up the first, but that's really it. Maybe an extra yard. All right, 41 seconds left. Cam Newton play action. That was a setup screen. So once again, just quickly getting the ball out of Cam's hands. In this kind of style does work, the kind of up-tempo, quick, everything's quick, nothing's kind of more than 5 yards out. We see him fumble here, but the problem with that kind of running that kind of scheming offense of everything over the middle quickly is that you have to run a lot of plays, and now there's more room for error, as we just saw. We saw there was like 12 plays in this drive. 12th play is going to catch up to you at some point. That's why you can't rely on going dink and dunk for the entire game, because you're going to make turnovers or just careless mistakes because there's so many more opportunities. You're not running 7-play drives. These are 12, 15-play drives. So, you're doubling the chances that something is going to go wrong in a play, like we just saw here, Cam Newton fumbles. So unfortunate. But that's what we're looking with the Bills and the Patriots. I mean, just great. Nothing great, truly. Can't buy Cam Newton. I can buy Josh Allen a little bit. I was actually very impressed on that kind of late driving, potentially with the touchdown. Should have been caught, but that was a good ball there. But yeah, cannot buy this Patriots team. Cam's not looking good. He's turning the ball over. They've got nothing that's promising offensively, where at least Buffalo, they are throwing the ball down the field, attempts to get Stephon Diggs the ball. So that's Bills Patriots. All right, let's go to Titans Bengals. I do want to look at Joe Burrow. We haven't given this man any really love this season, but he's got 2 wins. He's thrown it like 40 times every game. So we'll look at these first 2 touchdown drives by him. Back-to-back, that's great. 9-play drives is just very good. So we'll go here. We'll start here with the Bengals and just kind of look at Joe Burrow and this Bengals offense. We haven't really looked at it. So let's see what it's all about. Is this offense 2-5-1, or is it maybe a little bit better, a little bit worse? We'll try and check it out. So let me get the actual play. What do we got? 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Is that it? Perfect. All right. Just gotta look at what we're rocking with here in Cincinnati. I see him put up the points every week. I see him put up the attempts of passing every week. But there it is, just kind of an out route there. That's a tough throw to make, and he was able to get it there and not broken up or intercepted. So good throw there by Joe Burrow. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow. Start of the second quarter. Up 3-0 at midfield. What do we got here? That was like 2nd and 3. Run play. Even without Joe Mixon, it's there, and it picked up a lot, so well done. Another running play. Didn't get anything. We got to see Joe Burrow. We got to see this man open it up. That's what we're trying to focus on here. I don't care about the run game. It's not even Joe Mixon in this game. I don't care. Here we go. Joe Burrow, 2nd and 9. Damn, just couldn't hold on to it. Maybe also a little bit more out in front than A.J. Green was expecting. It looked like last second he had to extend his hands because he wasn't expecting it to be that much lead. But, you're throwing to A.J. Green. He's got a good catch radius anyway. All right, 3rd and 9. Got to pick up the first to keep the drive moving. We know he does because he does score a touchdown here. So, just kind of 3rd and 9. Didn't throw it to the sticks. I don't like that. I want to see quarterbacks knowing it's 3rd and 9, not throwing it 4 yards underneath and having the receiver or running back do the extra work. I'm not a big fan of that. It works out here. But, overall, I want to see quarterbacks throwing it to that first down marker, trusting your arm, not trusting the speed of the receivers to pick up the first. All right, then they come back with a run there. Doesn't really pick up anything. So the Titans are shutting down the run. And Joe Burrow is just making the good throws to kind of make the passing game work here. But we get a false start there on the Bengals. Goes to 2nd and 14. Joe Burrow, a little more work to do there. But look at that. Great throw. In the zone, found the soft spot of it and delivered a great ball. And now we're looking at going from 2nd and 14 to 3rd and manageable. We're looking at 3rd and 1 here, folks. So, they could run it. They could pass it.
They little bootleg by Joe Burrow. Struggling, and look at that. That was just great. I think that's the tight end there, just to kind of box it out, and then Joe Burrow delivers an absolute strike right on him. He's right at the first down marker. You throw it to him. He makes the catch. That's a first down, so well done. Joe Burrow, third and one, didn't feel the pressure at all, escaped the pocket, kept his cool, kept his eyes down the field. This is all promising signs of a rookie quarterback. This is what I mean. This defender was literally draped all over the tight end. Joe Burrow really had to put it right on his chest, right in his hands, and he did it. So well done. That's a great pass. Even though it's 3rd and 1, the short passes are still good in these situations. So well done. They challenge it. Doesn't look like they're going to win, and then they try to take the shot here. Let's look at the shot, because I already can tell this is a great ball. Giving your receiver a chance at it. Only the receiver has a chance at it. That's high. That's a great throw. Defender may have gotten a little bit... they're calling off. This man wants offensive pass interference. I want defensive pass interference. He was really draped all over him. Didn't look back toward the ball. And Jonathan Joseph, he actually just got cut by the Titans yesterday. They didn't trade him. They just straight up cut this man. So they do call pass interference on the defense. I think this is a good call. That's a tough call. Just playing the receiver, not the ball. That's where you get it. So Jonathan Joseph, a little bailed out here on the call. But Jonathan Joseph is no longer with the Titans, so that's that. The Titans had enough there. They're like, you're committing pass interference in the red zone, in the end zone. What are we doing here? You got to go. So Joe Burrow benefits from that good penalty. It was still a decent pass. I do like the ball there. And then next play on the goal line, they just run it in. So that's good. Let's go to the second drive real quick. Once again, we'll keep a little tab on Joe Burrow. I want to see him make the big throw, though. We didn't see that in that first drive. We saw him bailed out. We saw great starting field position, and we saw bailed out and the pass interference. So once again, the running game is just doing pretty solid. It gets 1 or 2 yards, but then it rips off the 10-yarder. That's what you want. The averages say that's perfect, so well done. And still doing it with Giovanni Bernard, who's been there forever, so well done as well. Joe Burrow throws a runner, and wow, look at how high that ball was thrown. Just kind of floated, and once again, over Jonathan Joseph, getting burned. T. Higgins, he's tall, I'll give you that, but, Joe Burrow delivers a pretty good ball by him. All right, running up to the line of scrimmage here, 1st and 10. They're up 3, 10-7. Joe Burrow at midfield. Offside on the defense. So now it's 1st and 5. That was still a good pass by Joe Burrow. Took a second to get there, and the defender ran right up on him. All right, play's getting a little blown up now. Now the drive is looking like it's stalling just a little bit. We're going to get 2nd and 8. Let's see if Joe Burrow can overcome this now. What do we got? Higgins again, it looks like. Try to set up the screen. Only got 4. So now 3rd and 4. Let's see if Joe Burrow can pick this up. This would be another huge completion on 3rd down. We saw Joe Burrow make it last drive, and here he is. And okay, this is incomplete. Yeah, that wasn't a good throw. That was not a good throw. A.J. Green, he did have a little bit of separation there, but Joe Burrow doesn't throw it perfectly. Throws it a little behind. A.J. Green has to kind of come back for it, try to catch it over the defender. That's a tight pass anyway to make. Yeah, that would have been tight to make anyway. There was not a lot there. 4th and 4. What do they go? What happens? They go for it here? They do go for it. I love it. The aggressiveness. Absolutely. Tennessee, a little caught off guard. They take a timeout. They come back, and they're still running it. So let's see Joe Burrow pick up this 4th and 4. Absolutely. This is huge. This is huge. And they trust him. No play action there, just kind of a shotgun set. And once again, kind of the ball just kind of looks like it's floating out of his hands a little bit. That's the second time I've seen it. And he still was able to make it, so well done. That's a good ball still. Right over that kind of first line of defense. Right in that nice little zone here. defender or receiver kinds of finds the ball, comes back and finds the ball. Just a great play all around. And you saw Joe Burrow had really a clean pocket, never got too angsty throwing that ball, and well done on 4th down, rookie quarterback. And that ball's right on the money, man. Woof, what a throw. All right, we get flags here. 1st and 5, another looks like offsides by the defense. Let's keep this one going. Joe Burrow once again in the red zone. Bernard once again just rushing very well. 2nd and 1 now. Pick up the 1st down rushing. No, Joe Burrow, nice little QB sneak there. Yes, sir. This man wants all the smoke. And look at that. Oh, my God. Giovanni Bernard literally just running right through the middle. So, I mean, really a great mix of run and pass. Everything was really working. And that's the Bengals. I mean, nothing down the field. They kind of got bailed out there with the pass interference in the end zone. But overall, Joe Burrow's looking pretty good. The running games, which is still very good, even without Joe Mixon, who was their number 1 rusher. So the offensive line, just in general, is still pretty good. There was some good protection there by the offensive line still. So overall, I can buy this Bengals team. I liked what I saw from Joe Burrow. He's throwing it 37 times. He's not turning the ball over. He's making good reads. He's getting wins, 2 wins here and a tie, 31-20. They just beat the Titans. That's a good solid win. So I'm all about this Bengals team. I am about it. All right, let's skip this one. We'll come back to Browns Raiders. Let's get into Dolphins Rams. Do want to spend a little bit of time on it. I don't want to go super long, but we'll spend a little time on it. We'll go here, Dolphins and Rams. All right, first, we are just going to look at the defense of the Dolphins because that's the reason why we won the game. That's the reason why I'm big on this Dolphins team, because of their defense. So let's look at all these turnovers. Jared Goff had 4 of them. Let's look at them. Let's see if it's the Dolphins defense making these or it's just mistakes by Jared Goff. So the first one is an interception. So we'll look at this. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll go here. And then we're going to be looking at every one of Tua's completions. I've got them all marked down here, folks. I went through. He's got 12 of them. We're going to look at all 12 because I just want to show the sheer accuracy. Here's one of them. I already talked about this one. This man's horizontal and he's catching the ball, and it's still on the money, so well done. That is one of the completions we will look at, but first we are looking at the Dolphins defense. So let's not get sidetracked. The interception, where is it? Right here. Alrighty. First interception by Jared Goff. I mean, man, oh man. We got to wind this one back a little bit. But, I mean, the defensive lineman right here, he's going to look like he's rushing, but then he's going to drop back real quick. Number 94, Jared Goff never sees him. This is 100% defense doing it. I mean, what a stint there. I mean, this is one of my favorite plays to kind of run in Madden, show the blitz, but bail out very quickly. I love when defensive linemen kind of, just kind of give that initial shove and then drop into coverage. I absolutely love it because the quarterbacks really don't expect it, and Jared Goff did not see it. So just beautifully done, beautifully executed by the defense here. All right, so let's go to his second turnover of the day. There is 4 of them. There is 4 big ones. So here we go. The second turnover by Jared Goff is a fumble 6. So we'll look at this. 10-17 in the second quarter. We'll go there. Cue it up. 10-17. Here we go. Jared Goff in the red zone. What defensive pressure there just comes in unchecked, destroys Jared Goff, dislodges the ball, forces a fumble, and they take it all the way. Look at that. I mean, that was the entire length of the field, folks. Jared Goff was on our 10-yard line. We're going to get 91 here, just a free rush, and just absolutely obliterates them. Jared Goff can't hold on to the ball, never felt that on his blind spot, and he turns it over. But well done by the Dolphins. That's all Miami right there. That's all just our defense. All right. We'll go to his second interception. So far all these turnovers have been just the Dolphins just forcing these turnovers. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see just, maybe like a tip pass at the line, just a bad read by the quarterback. These are defensive plays that are confusing Jared Goff and getting him uncomfortable. So we love to see it. So here we go, 4:51 in the second quarter, his second interception. And then we've got one more fumble. And then we'll start looking at Tua. So here we go. What did I just say? 4:51 right here. All right, here we go. Once again, Jared Goff in our territory. He felt the pressure, just kind of lofted it up. Not a good throw by Jared Goff at all. We'll break this down a little bit. He's going to just feel the heat coming from the defensive line. We're bringing pressure. We got 3 off the right side. One's able to find some room here. Jared Goff just panics, throws it away, trying to go here to number 81, and it was open, but the pressure forces an airward throw. The defender, absolutely fantastic. Well done by the corner here. I believe that's Xavier Howard, number 21. Possibly something like that. But either way, I mean, just well done by the defense. And then he's not able to go anywhere with it. But, hey, we got the turnover, and they were driving. I mean, that's huge. Yeah, we did. I do think we did get points out of this, maybe. Did we get points out of this? But either way, we stopped them from scoring, and that's perfect. That's what the defense is trying to do, stopping the other team from scoring, and that's what we did because they were in, scoring territory in our 30-yard line. And then the second fumble comes right after that interception sequence. 3:01. Here we go. The last turnover of Jared Goff, still coming in the first half. Once again, just not ball security. Great rush there. That's all the defender ripping it out of his hands. And this one goes for a great return down to the 1-yard line, and we're able to punch it in for a touchdown. So just our defense, huge in the first half. Really set the tone, gave us the lead, and gave us the win because all of those turnovers led to 21 points, and then we scored 7 off of special teams. So well done. All right, now let's just look at Tua. So our defense is rocking, looking very good. Now let's look at Tua now. Yes, he only had 12 completions, and yes, it was only for 93 yards. I'm not saying that's great. I'm saying that's still not very good. I will say that. But I just want to look at the accuracy, the sheer accuracy. I mean, we just looked at Cam Newton and Josh Allen. The accuracy wasn't good. Joe Burrow, it was all right. Now we're going to get Tua, and I'm telling y'all, these completions, they're great. So we'll start here. Our first one comes, I've got them all marked down, folks, so we can't go through these quickly. Don't worry. 12 completions. First one's coming at 10 minutes, 20 seconds left. So we'll cue it up. 10:28 right here. Perfect. All right. So his first completion of the game. Look at that, the slant, and that's when we looked at Tua. The slant game was amazing because he places it right on the money, and right here, just absolutely perfect. We are going to get a nice little replay. So this is just a slant route. It's got to be right on the money. Right on the money. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect accuracy there. Look at that. Right on the receiver, folks. I mean, that's beautiful. So that's the first completion. Absolutely brilliant. All right, now we go to 9:42 in the first quarter for his second completion. Second and 10. Drops back. Just dumps it off. Not a great pass there. I'll give you that one. It was a little high, and the running back Gaskin, he did have to take a second to kind of corral it and couldn't get any yards after catch. But just a quick outplay. Nothing great there. I'll give you that one. The accuracy there wasn't great. I'll give you that one, folks. All right, let's go to 2:55 left in the first quarter. That's his third completion. It's very kind of hit and miss around here. So we have to skip from 9 minutes 42 seconds to 2 minutes and 55 seconds. That's 7 minutes without a completion. That's not the best. Hang on, where are we at? All right, right here, 2:55. All right, so third completion on the day is right here. Nice little play action, bootleg rollout, but once again, right on the money. And the tight end was able to pick up 3-4 yards extra after catch. So another great accuracy throw there. Even though it's short, the accuracy is still there, and that's what we're looking for. That's what we're highlighting on this kind of clip package. All right, we got to break it down by first quarter. All right, now from 2:55 to 1:37. First and 10, Tua's dropping back, going deep, and the accuracy is there. The comeback route, it's right on target. Defender can't break it up. Defender can't get an interception. It's only the receiver. Great velocity and great accuracy on the ball. We'll watch this again. Just the same out route that we saw Josh Allen throw the interception on. Tua, right on the money, right in the hands. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Well done. The timing was great. Ball's there. Ball secured as soon as the defender comes and hits him. So well done. All right, so now we go to a minute 30. No, that was the minute 37. So now we go to 2 seconds left, the last play of the first quarter. And I believe this is the touchdown pass. And this is truly the best pass I've seen a rookie quarterback make. Once again, he's falling to the ground. He's horizontal, and Tua still put it right on the money, folks. We're going to slow this one down. We get Devontae Parker coming in motion. Just once again, a nice little slant route over the middle, and Tua puts it right on the money. We get the defender. He ends up committing pass interference because he's tackling Devontae Parker right here before the ball gets there, and the ball is so on target, still in the chest, that it doesn't matter if Devontae Parker is standing vertical or if he's laying down horizontal. It doesn't matter. He can still catch it. That's how good the ball is thrown, folks. So well done to Tua. Couple of completions in the first quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his 12 completions in the first quarter. In the second quarter, he had no completions. I'm not saying it's all good of Tua. I'm truly not. No completions in the second quarter. Just kind of our defense was just wrecking it in the second quarter. That's kind of when we got all of our turnovers. So Tua didn't have a lot of time to throw the ball. So we go to his next completion, his sixth completion, and this comes at 14 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. So right at the start of the third quarter. Let's take this out of slow motion. Tua just drops back. Right on the money. Once again, he felt the pressure coming, knew where his safety blanket was, and just delivered a great ball so the running back can grab another 3-4 yards after the catch. Just absolutely brilliant. Quickly getting it out of his hands and getting the ball accurately delivered. Perfect. All right, so let's skip to 11:05 now in the third quarter. His next completion. Here we go. Looks like it was a setup screen. We got to rewind this one a little bit. Came off quick. So here we go. Tight end in motion. Definitely a setup screen here. Just nothing great there. Just dump it off. Nothing great there. All right, so this was 11:05, so now we go to 10:28. His last completion in the third quarter. 10 minutes left. Not great again. Here we go. Very next play, Tua once again. Look at that. Rolling to the left, sprinting out, places it right on the money so the receiver can go and make that first down. If this ball's not placed right on target, the defender can come up, make the tackle right before the first down, and now we're looking at, 2nd and 1 possibly, because I think this was first down. So just a great pass. Just once again a great pass. But then we have to go to the fourth quarter to see his next completion, unfortunately. So we go from 10:28 left in the third quarter to the start of the fourth quarter, 15 minutes right at the dot. Once again, just a slant route. We haven't seen a lot of deep shots from Tua. I mean, the score is not going to make you throw. I mean, you're up to 18 points in the fourth quarter. You're not throwing the ball 40 yards down the field. You're dinking and dunking, crossing routes. So that's why we haven't seen a lot from Tua. That's why, everybody's kind of holding off judgment on Tua. But from these completions, I think we can gather a lot of information. That's why I wanted to take the time and look at him, because, yes, we can all just look at the box score and he has 50% completion for not even 100 yards. That's truly trash, truly. So I just want to focus on these completions. And, yes, he didn't complete the ball a lot, but the game dictated how we play Tua, and our defense just absolutely obliterated the Rams offense, so Tua can't really showcase his full talent, his full potential, because we're not throwing 50-yard bombs up 18. No team does it, folks. No, it's not just this Dolphins team. It's not just this was the once in a lifetime where you're up 18 and you're not airing the ball out in the fourth quarter. All right, so this was the 15-minute one, and then we got to go to 9:55 left in the fourth quarter. 9:58. Here we go. We've got 3 more completions, so this one and 2 more. So here we go. Tua drops back once again, just kind of dink it there, but it's right on the money. These receivers are not bending, they're not jumping, they're not crouching, they're not leaning to the left, not leaning to the right to catch these balls. They're right on target. We'll watch the replay, I guess, right here, the slowed down version. Right in the hands. Perfect. All right, now we go to 8:36. We'll just skip it here. All right, next play. Here we go. Next completion. Perfect. 3rd and 1. Pressure's coming. He's rolling out to the left. Puts it right on the leaking running back. Not even a leaking running back. That's Isaiah Ford, I believe, who we just traded. So yeah, once again, just great pass, 3rd and 1, great delivery, picked up the first, and then we go to his last completion. 7 minutes left. We've got 7:20 right here. So here it is, the last completion Tua has made. Nice little 9-yard, but once again, to the sideline, putting it right on the money, folks. These completions are good. Do we got another slow-mo of this one? No. But anyway, that's what we got from Tua. The completions are looking good, folks. The ball delivery, the accuracy of Tua is there. Now we just have to give him a full game where he can actually play, because when the defense is rocking, you're not going to air it out offensively. So we forgive the low completion percentage in the low yards of Tua. The accuracy was looking good, and we're buying Tua going into next week with the Arizona Cardinals. Alrighty, so let's go to Saints and Bears. We got to still talk Nick Foles. Still got to talk him, unfortunately. So we're going to go to these two. We're going to speed it up a little bit. We're just going to look at this overtime drive. 6 plays. What the heck? I do want to give him credit for this touchdown drive. Yeah, let's go there, because I originally had this one on my notes. I do want to look at this touchdown drive, then I want to look at the field goal drive, then I want to look at the overtime drive. We'll try to go through these very quickly, because I do want to spend another big kind of chunk on the Steelers and Ravens, because their defense was absolutely amazing, and I do want to highlight them. So, yeah, let's go here. Let's look at Nick Foles here on this touchdown drive. They're down 23-13, so down 10. Nick Foles kind of steps up in the fourth quarter, allowing to drive the ball down the field. 11 plays, 12 plays. We expect to see some passes here, right? Hopefully. So here we go. 9:57 left in the fourth quarter, and Nick Foles is down 10 big points. What can he do? All right, here, where are we going? Here we go. 9:57. So Nick Foles down 10. Let's just look at Nick Foles. Is his accuracy as good as Tua's that we just saw? Well, they handed off on first down, so we can't tell there. Let's keep it going. 2nd and 6. Nick Foles. Here we go. Nick Foles. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Pressure was there. Getting very uncomfortable, but he stood in there, and he delivered a great ball right on target, so I love it. All right, I want to look quickly here. Nick Foles dropping back. Sidearm throw just to get it there, and he was able to get it there. So this is the good Nick Foles. This is the Nick Foles that won the Super Bowl. But unfortunately, he is kind of spotty, so we can't take this at kind of face value. All right, here we go. Still down 10, still driving, and the running game is definitely making it easier for Nick Foles, because this running game is picking up, chunk yardage, 5 yards a run. Very fantastic. All right, Nick Foles drops back. He wants to go, air it out, and look at that, wide open, and he delivers it right on the money. Perfect. This is a good drive by Nick Foles. Truly, this is good. Boom, and once again, he goes to Jimmy Graham. That out route to the sideline, those are not easy passes to make, because you have to throw it literally basically from midfield to the left hash, or to the sideline. So not an easy throw. Defenders can really easily sit on those routes because they're easy to kind of jump. But Nick Foles, he gets it there, and he places it right on the money. Love to see it. All right, here we go. In the red zone here, do I see a trick play coming? Did I just see a trick play? Let's see. Just kind of a quick end-around toss. It still counts as a pass, and it does not get anything. Loses yards. Not good. All right. Then they run the ball on 2nd and 13. That's not good. Matt Nagy's not trusting Nick Foles here in the red zone. After what I just saw, I would be trusting Nick Foles, but Matt Nagy doesn't trust him here. But 3rd and 12, we know he gets the touchdown, so we know he makes it. So let's see what we got here. How well does the touchdown pass look? Nick Foles, empty backfield on 3rd and 12. He wants it all, and they call pass interference. So a bailout there, and that's deserved pass interference. I'm not saying it's not. Nick Foles is going to just try to hit him down the seam. This is always a tough throw to make. Defender is just all over him, not playing the ball. So I understand the pass interference call. I'm about it. So yeah, they get bailed out. a bailout. And then they run the ball, get stuffed. They lose yards. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Not great. You were just at the 1. Nick Foles handed off again, gets stuffed again. The Saints defense is like, no, Nick Foles is going to beat us. That's it. We're not letting the rushing game get going. Nick Foles, then he goes and just makes a decent throw there. I mean, the receiver kind of had to wait for the ball to get there. The defender was very, very close. Let's see if we get a slow-mo replay from a different angle on this one. All right, so still not as close as it looked initially. Places it right on him, and I can give it to him. That's a pretty good pass there, and it goes for the touchdown. All right, we're not going to do the field goal drive. We're just going to skip to this overtime drive. Why did it stall here in overtime? Why? 6 plays for only 8 yards. We're going to get a bailout some play. We're going to get a bailout some way. So here we go. 6:52 left in overtime. And the Bears just cannot score, unfortunate, or just really make a dent in yardage anyway. All right, so here we go. Overtime drive, next score wins. Nick Foles should just be ready to go, man. Ready to go and win the game at home. Came back 10 points in the 4th quarter. So they run the ball on 1st down, gets 3, average. Now Nick Foles, he's going to be ready to rock, ready to pop. Just takes too much time, and that's the sack. You had so much time to throw this ball. Let's count it off. We got 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds there, and he's already on the ground. Take the shot or throw it away, but that's truly unfortunate there. The sack gets to Nick Foles, and he goes down. Now we got 3rd and 15 here. Are they even going to try for the 1st down, or do they just dink and dunk and just hope that, one squeaks by? They try to go for it all. Nick Foles delivers a ball. What do they call here? An official catch. We get a flag. That was a good throw. That's a good ball. At 15 yards for the 1st down, right where only the receiver can get it. This is tough, man. That's a good ball. That's a good ball by Nick Foles. That's where the flag comes in. So it doesn't matter. They pick it up. Now we get 1st and 10, but now we know it stalls because only 6 plays. So what happens here? Nick Foles. Damn, just can't haul it in. Tough throw to make. Little low. He's on the run. He's under pressure. This ball's just a tad low, but he still should that should have been caught. I'm kind of impressed with Nick Foles this week. Okay, maybe we start buying Nick Foles again because the accuracy seems to be shored up a little bit. As soon as I say that, the ball's behind. The ball's behind Jimmy Graham here, and goes incomplete. So we see the ball. It's on. It's not even that bad of a throw again, man. It's not even that bad of a throw. Second look. 3rd and 10. Nick Foles trying to step up, trying to buy the time, but he's not very fast, and the lateral quickness is not even quick. So takes a bad decision there, gets sacked on 3rd and 10. No chance, no opportunity to catch the ball because he didn't throw the ball. Let's see if we get anything here. We'll go to the coach's film on this play. We'll see if anything was actually open or if Nick Foles just takes a sack for no reason here. So here we go. This is the 3rd down play that he just doesn't do anything with it. Is anything open? Very quickly, something was open at that 1st down marker. It's going to be a nice little kind of over-the-middle route here. He's going to sit down right at this marker here, and he's going to be open for a split second. He's open right now is when you throw the ball. So Nick Foles isn't even looking at the middle of the field. He's looking to the right. He's looking at this receiver who's covered very well. But this is where the ball was open. He's got to throw it right now, though. The receiver is coming across the middle of the field right at that 1st down marker. So he could have thrown it. He's got to throw it now. Now is when you can't throw it. So he had a very small window to get this ball off. Don't get me wrong. Maybe right now, this is when you can't, because now this is when the defender was starting to drive. He saw it open, so this defender right here went from right here all the way to the receiver because he saw it opening up. Unfortunately, Nick Foles did not see it. He's still rolling out. Still nothing is open. Down the field, nothing's open. This is starting to get back open, but you're not going to throw across your body in the middle of the field. So unfortunately, it's kind of well covered by the Saints. There was a slim, very quick opportunity window for Nick Foles to get the ball in. Unfortunately, he was just not looking that way. So I kind of did like what I saw a little bit from Nick Foles there. The accuracy, the ball placement was pretty good late in the game in the fourth quarter when he needed it to be. But I mean, he only does it when it's almost too late. You know what I mean? They still lose the game because of it. So unfortunate. But that's what we got. That's what Nick Foles. I'm still kind of out. The jury's kind of still out on it. I did like what I saw from him there in those two clips. We'll see what he got next week because the last 3 weeks I have not been liking what we've been seeing from Nick Foles. One couple of drives we do like what we saw, so we'll see if we buy Nick Foles going forward. All right, let's go to Seahawks and 49ers here. If Aaron Rodgers can't deliver the segment that we like to do, a random touchdown drive, we can't do it with Aaron Rodgers this week because he lost. We usually do it with him, but we get Russell Wilson, 4 touchdowns, no picks. They put up 37 points. I think we can do a random Seattle touchdown drive and see what we get from Russell Wilson. So we'll start it here. We'll do this one. Second quarter touchdown drive, 8 plays, 76 yards. Hopefully we get a big play from Russell Wilson, but let's see some high explosive offense. We haven't really seen that this today. Bills, Patriots, nothing was there. Bengals, nothing was there. Dolphins, nothing was there. Bears, nothing was there. So hopefully we get some high flyers. We get some deep passes by the GOAT Russell Wilson. So we'll take it here at the top. 6:55 left in the second quarter. So here we go. Let's see what we get from Russell Wilson. I want to see. I know DK Metcalf had 160 yards receiving, so hopefully we get like an 80-yard play here or something. But here we go. Russell Wilson, first play. Nice 9-yard, 10-yard strike over the middle. Perfect. Love to see it. Great quarterback play. We love to see it here on Takes by Fans, I'll tell you that. Little handoff there. Picks up 3. Does its job. Russell Wilson here, 2nd and 7. They're down a point. Steps up and delivers a great ball to DK Metcalf coming back. Russell Wilson puts it right on him. Love to see it. Comfortable, that pocket. Wow, that pocket was clean. Russell Wilson again. Just keeps his eyes downfield. He feels some pressure coming around him, but he trusts his offensive line, keeps his eyes down the field. They get a flag here, pass interference. So they get bailed out a little bit with the penalty because the pass was not caught. How does he even throw this ball? Russell Wilson trying to go to Tyler Lockett over the middle. No, trying to go to the middle somewhere, but. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Russell Wilson after the penalty. Still looking to continue the drive here. I want to see the big pass. We're getting the big pass. And it's caught by DK Metcalf, baby. What a throw. 1-on-1. You trust your receivers. That's why we have to watch some of these better teams play as well, because we get great quarterback play. Look at the placement on this ball. Absolutely fantastic. DK Metcalf had about a step and a half on the defender, and Russell Wilson puts it right on him. Maybe a little bit too much inside, but DK Metcalf, I mean, he's tall, he's fast, and he locates the ball. So Russell Wilson can be a little off on these throws. It looks like it was a little bit too much inside. Not even too much inside. It was just kind of right over kind of the inside shoulder. Would have liked it to be on the outside shoulder, but still a great ball. Notice the receiver had a step on the defender. Russell Wilson, beautiful ball. Perfect execution. Picked up a ton. I guess we can count the yards on this one. It wasn't anything big. It was about 40 maybe. So we can count where he threw the ball from where it actually landed. So we get an official kind of yard count, not just from the line of scrimmage to the end of the play. So he's going to throw this one from the 45-yard line all the way down to about the 15. So not bad there, about 45 yards. Not bad. We know Russell's got the arm. I mean, the arm's never in question by this man, but love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Russell Wilson. Then he goes to a nice little quick screen there. Picked up a couple of yards. Russell Wilson in the red zone is always deadly. He doesn't turn it over in this area of the field, folks. He doesn't do it. So Russell Wilson, he's going to do a nice quick toss there. Catches the edge, goes to the pylon. We don't get a Russell Wilson passing touchdown, but we got a nice little 40-yard pass by Russell Wilson, and that's all I care about. Dallas here, the running back, he had an absolute great game as well, rushing the ball, and we see him get a touchdown here. So just overall, the Seahawks team, I'm so impressed with them. They bounce back off that 3-interception game by Russell Wilson. He throws none here, and they win by 10. Love it, love it, love it. 6-1 Seahawks. They're my number 2 team in our power rankings, and this is why, folks, because Russell Wilson is just on the money all the time, and I love it. Alrighty, let's go to our second big game of the week, the Steelers and Ravens. We have to just take a look and appreciate the Steelers defense. We're going to look at all the turnovers, and then we're going to look at Lamar Jackson on these last 2 drives and just embrace the bend but don't break mentality of the Steelers defense. We get 2 great calls here in the fourth quarter. Close game, down 4. Ravens get into the red zone kind of twice here, and the Steelers kind of shut it down. So I've been talking about this all week, and I cannot wait to break it down here. So we'll start here on the pick. We'll start here on the pick 6, the first drive by Lamar Jackson. We'll go over the turnovers, then we'll look at the shutdown defense as well. This game did not disappoint, folks. This was the best game of the week, hands down. 2 top 10 teams, in my opinion, going at it. And the number 1 team is the number 1 team for a reason. They win these games against the good competition, folks. So here we go. 14-14 left in the first quarter is the first interception by Lamar Jackson. I should say the first turnover, because he had 4. He had 4, folks. This is a pick 6, so 3rd and 6, your first drive. Just never sees the defender. Once again, well played by a Steelers defense. We saw it with Miami's defense, just kind of a drop back in coverage. Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, never sees him, makes a bad throw, and this is a pick 6. You get all this kind of momentum to the Steelers. That's not the start you want, especially not the start you wanted after what we saw when what you did against the Chiefs. So truly not great here. And the Steelers we'll get another look at this, but the linebacker's just going to read Lamar Jackson, follow his eyes. He's just covering kind of that 5-yard intermediate throw over the middle. He sees Lamar Jackson's looking for the check down, steps in front, takes it to the house. Love to see it. Great defense heads up play, truly. So we go to their next turnover. So that was a pick 6, folks. And then we get a fumble here by Lamar Jackson. Unfortunately, the Steelers can't do anything with this turnover, but hey, it's still a turnover. We'll see if it's forced, or we'll see if Lamar Jackson just drops it. So we'll go here. Was it in the second quarter? It's right here. Damn, they're in the red zone. This is killer. Truly. At the 9-yard line, Lamar Jackson just gets it hit out of his hand, wanted to throw, saw a couple of pump fakes, and the defender just stays with it. The Steelers defense stays with the play. Chase Lamar Jackson up into the pocket, chased him from behind. Lamar Jackson never felt him, and they knocked the ball right out of his hands right before he can throw the ball. And this is huge. Red zone defense, bend but don't break, folks. They'll make the play. They'll get driven on. They know it, but when the field shrinks, this is when they really tighten up. And another turnover here. Love to see it, man. This defense was just rocking in the red zone. Truly, we're going to get them in the fourth quarter, folks, and it's going to be truly amazing again. But a turnover here in the red zone, you love to see it by the Steelers defense. All right, let's go to their next turnover, and it comes into the third quarter, the interception. This one doesn't go for a pick 6, but the Steelers do capitalize with a touchdown off the turnover. So here we go, third quarter, 14:09 left. Lamar Jackson, first play of the drive here. Play action. And just look at that, just tries to float it, but this linebacker, man, just plays it. Plays Lamar Jackson. He's kind of like, all right, I can go up and play the short throw. Or, I see this ball kind of loud. I'm just going to backpedal, and I'm just going to reach up and grab it. Love to see this tall linebackers. Just look at him jump, and man, that's some great hands by a linebacker, folks, truly. Just goes up and gets it. Well done. This was just a great coverage, truly. When we look at this ball, let's just look at this play in totality. So they're going to just try and run it. just kind of run something to the left. There's a route on top of a route here. They're both running the same. Couldn't get any separation, and this defender just puts himself right in between both of these options. He can play both. If he makes a short throw, they're only going to give up let me go back because it's better if I talk about it like this. Ugh, I wish there was a plus 5 second button. So here we go. Let's break this down. So it's just route on top of route here. This defender is playing it perfectly. If Lamar Jackson dumps it off to number 42, he can just come up quickly, hit him right at the point of catch and not for no gain, or he can play the receiver behind him and potentially make the interception or bat up or break up the pass if he needs to. So just a great play there. Well done. Great coverage. Love to see it. Coverage interceptions, pressure fumbles, just good play. Interceptions. This Steelers defense has it all. All right, we'll look at this fumble. Actually, we're not going to go to this fumble. We're going to go to the start of this drive because it's in the fourth quarter, and I just want to highlight these two drives by the Steelers defense. So let's cue it up. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ravens down 4. Just came off an interception. Is this correct? No, Steelers just came off of a touchdown. They regained the lead. So now Ravens back on the field, and now they are down again, unfortunately, 28-24, 4-point deficit. We take it to fourth quarter. 7 minutes left here. Here we go. Just look at this bend but don't break defense by the Steelers. They're only up 4. Lamar Jackson is going to be driving on this drive. So here we go. Nice little run there for 7 yards. Here we go, Steelers again. Picked up about 4 for the first down. Not letting anything explosive. That's what the Ravens thrive on. Big, explosive plays. Steelers keeping everything in front of them. Bend but don't break. They'll get the turnover at some point. This is what I'm talking about on these long drives, these long playing drives. You don't go down the field in 7 plays. You take 12 to 15 plays, more chances for mistakes, more opportunities for the defense to read the perfect play, jump on it, and get the turnover. And that's what the Steelers do. They don't let you get down the field quickly. They're looking for you to run a lot of plays so they can make the right play on one of those 12 plays. That's really all what defense is, just watching film and guessing that they're in the right formation this time. They didn't switch it up from last week to this week. That's all the defense is just predicting the right play. That's all it is. So there. Once again, they pick up the first down, but not a lot of yards. Just 2, 3, 4, 5 yards a carry. We saw a 7-yard ripoff, but nothing for more than 10 as they get something more than 10. Classic as soon as I say it. So here we go. Ravens at midfield. Hand it off, and he just finds the hole. Safety just kind of checks down a little bit, doesn't let him behind him. Makes it Minkah Fitzpatrick, truly a great talent out there. Just broke down, did not let him get behind him, and they live another down. That's all the Steelers want, live another down. Here we go. Ravens starting to pick up a little bit of momentum here, ripping off some big play yardage. They're going to do it again here. Nice little read option, speed option actually by Lamar Jackson. And the running back takes it all the way down to about inside the 10. I mean, J.K. Dobbins, what a running game. That's what I love about this Ravens team, their run game. And J.K. Dobbins, the rookie out of Ohio State, he's absolutely fantastic. Look at him go, just stays on his feet. Gets an extra 3 yards when everybody thought he was going to be taken down. Oops, okay, here we go. So now, Ravens in the red zone. Lamar Jackson tries to keep it himself. Goes up the middle for about 5 yards. 3 yards, 2nd and 7 now. Lamar Jackson hands it off to J.K. Dobbins. This is when the field starts to shrink a little bit, and the Steelers ball hawk. Look at him stop the run. It only got 1 yard, so now we're going to be looking at 3rd and 5 here, folks. 3rd and 5 from the 15, down 4. Lamar Jackson, only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Here we go. Lamar Jackson drops back to pass, sees a little daylight up the middle, but he doesn't get there. He does not get there. Down 4th and 3 now. It's still manageable, but you need a touchdown. A field goal does not help you. So well done to the Steelers there to kind of stop them right at the goal line. And now we get 4th and 3. Here we go. Lamar Jackson looking to go for it. Let's watch the defense of the Steelers. They've bent so far at this moment, but they're not going to break here on 4th and 3. Lamar Jackson designed quarterback draw. Does not, I mean, the Steelers sniffed it out perfectly. We get, both of these players, both of these defenders right here. One right here I'm circling, one right here I'm circling. They're both going to just be looking at Lamar Jackson this entire time. Here he goes. As soon as he takes off, both of these defenders just book it to the line of scrimmage. Lamar Jackson gets tripped up. He gets banged down. Unfortunately, cannot pick it up. And the Steelers take over on downs. And I mean, that's just bend but don't break defense, folks. Truly. All right. Did they get the ball back? They did get the ball back. All right, so here they go. Lamar Jackson, you might think the game is over, but Big Ben could not put it away, unfortunately. So now the Ravens have yet another chance to try and take this ball down into the end zone for the win. So here we go, 52 seconds left. Lamar Jackson on his own 37-yard line gets rid of the ball. Lives for another down. Here we go, 2nd and 10. 48 seconds left, still a 4-point game for the Steelers. Flings it sidearm, goes for about 8. They've got no timeout, so they have to rush to the line of scrimmage. Lamar Jackson trying to go over the middle quickly. Incomplete pass, stops the clock with 26 seconds left. 4th and 2, so another 4th down. And look at this. Look at this. I just spoiled it, but he's going to go deep down the middle of the field. Here we go. Steelers just playing everything short. The deep ball, it's there. It's open. Gets down at the 25. But they've got no timeout, so they have to hurry up and go down and spike the ball. Not a lot of time left. Steelers, I mean, they kind of played it very well, just kind of protect the first down. Oops, I'm going back. Just kind of guard the first down line. And, unfortunately, the pressure didn't get there from the Steelers, so Lamar Jackson had all that time to throw, delivers a strike over the middle for about 30 yards, and they were able to clock it with 8 seconds left. All right, so Steelers, once again, another injury on the defensive end. Not good. All right, 8 seconds left. 1st and 10. Ball knocked out of his hands. Falls incomplete, and now we're looking at 5 seconds left. One last play. Can this Steelers defense hold on one more time? Let's see what they do. This is all about coaching on the road, only up for potential chance to win the game, and the Steelers deny it with a beautifully tipped pass here. Look at this ball. Tipped, and it's in triple coverage. They all know it. I mean, truly great. Everybody doing their job here on the Steelers defense. Has to throw it into triple coverage. Minkah Fitzpatrick comes over at the last second, knocks it away. Not sure if that one defender got a tip on it. Don't think he did, but just a pure fantasticness of the Steelers defense. 4 turnovers, bend but don't break defense right at that 4th quarter when they were knocking on the goal line. Truly fantastic. This is why we're big on the Steelers here at Takes by Fans, folks. They are one of the best defenses in the league, and the offense is pretty sustainable as well. Alrighty, we'll close it out here. We're gonna go Eagles, and once again look at Carson. I don't even know if I want to watch this truly, because I mean the Cowboys defense is just truly trash, but the fact that Carson Wentz was still turning the ball over in this situation when you're at home against one of the worst defenses in the league, that's not good. Yes, you won, but you're still turning the ball over four times. So let's just look at these fumbles and interceptions by Carson Wentz, and then we'll get out of here. So here we go. 8 minutes 48 seconds is his first fumble. I believe this was national TV. All right. Here we go. This was Sunday Night Football, yeah. All right. Here we go. Carson Wentz's first turnover of this game. They're down 0-3. 0-3 Carson Wentz has all this time in the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield, and he still fumbles the ball. Trying to one-hand the ball, never good. Defender just rips it out. And this is on Carson Wentz. I mean, he had all this time. He saw the defender go and charge him. Could have just kind of, threw the ball away. He just can't hold on to the ball. He's not as good as he think he is securing the ball, kind of like a Josh Allen, but I think Carson Wentz is a little worse. Man, just slips out of his hands last second, but you can't, fully grasp the ball with one hand being taken to the ground, being sacked. So, I mean, that's just fumble. This has fumble written all over it, and Carson Wentz literally did it. All right, so that's his first fumble. All right, let's go to his second fumble in the second quarter, and unfortunately, the Dallas is so trash that they can once again only cash in for 3 points. So here we go, 11:38 in the second quarter. Here we go. Carson Wentz 4th and 3, and once again just gets absolutely blown up, and the ball just flies out of his hands as he gets sacked. Well done by the defense of the Cowboys just to bring that pressure and challenge Carson Wentz and sack him and bring him to the ground, knowing that he is fumble prone. So bring the pressure and let's see what happens. And, that's 2 fumbles. All right, now we start to look at the interceptions. Here we go. 2 minutes and 22 seconds in the second quarter. Carson Wentz is having his 3rd turnover of the game. And luckily for the Eagles, that this Cowboys offense is a little worse than their defense, so they can't even kind of cash in any types of points here on these turnovers. Did I miss it? Did I not call it right? What do we got here? Where are we at here with the interception? Can't find it. 2 minutes 22 seconds. 2 minutes 22 seconds right here. All right, here we go. Carson Wentz, first interception of the game, and once again, they're driving in Cowboys territory on the about 34-yard line. Carson Wentz goes all the way deep, and it's just intercepted. I mean, this is not a good throw. I mean, it's a good decision if you place the ball accurately. If you only give your receiver a chance at it, then I can get behind the ball. But, I mean, you throw it all the way to the right. Defender's there. We'll get a better look here, but, yeah, just kind of overthrows him. This is poor accuracy. If you're going to take a shot, you better hope that it goes incomplete or your receiver only had a chance to get it. Not a chance for a tip, not a chance for a breakup, not a chance for an interception. And this is what Carson Wentz does, man. Truly unfortunate, but this is all Carson Wentz, man. And that's a great interception by this Cowboys defense to get both feet in bounds. Truly fantastic by them. And then we go into the third quarter. Start of the second half, and that's when Carson Wentz throws his second interception of the game. Here we go, his last turnover of the day, thankfully, and they still win it. But, I mean, at this point, they're down 9-7. Carson Wentz, he wants it all. And once again, this is a 50-50 ball, but just not good. I mean, the defender really went and found the ball. So once again, props to this Cowboys defense. All these turnovers are very good defensive plays as well as bad offensive plays. The fumbles, just well done to bring the pressure and was able to get pressure on Carson Wentz, get a hand on him. So he does fumble. And then we get the first interception that was in double coverage. Made a great catch to stay in bounds. Then we get this one, and he just finds the ball. This is a true 50-50 ball. Carson Wentz knows he's got single coverage on the receiver, so he's like, I'm just going to take a shot. So he throws it as far as he can, but the Cowboys defender finds the ball better than the Eagles wide receiver. It's also a little overthrown as well. It's unfortunate, but this is what we know from Carson Wentz. He's not accurate. He turns the ball over, and, I mean, this is just really the difference. I mean, he turns the ball over up until the third quarter. Up until that point, all 4 turnovers have been committed, and they only find themselves down 9-7. Very good. Super good. Then he stops turning the ball over, and what do? Touchdown. Fumble 6, so they're able to add a couple more points, but he doesn't turn the ball over. They're able to go down and score a touchdown, take that 15-9 lead. Cowboys can't score anymore because their offense is purely trash. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking at with the Eagles, and just not good. Carson Wentz still turning the ball over against the worst defense in the NFL. So not promising at all. Alrighty, that's going to do it for us today. Looked at some good stuff, saw some good stuff, liked what I saw. Patriots, Bills, can't buy either of those teams. Bengals, I did like kind of what I saw from Joe Burrow and that kind of Bengals offense, just really consistent, and they know what they want, and Kevin Stefanski is just letting this man ball, letting Joe Burrow just air it out. So I like that. Dolphins, the defense is absolutely fantastic. Tua, I mean, we'll see. I mean, this is going to be his first true game next week against the Cardinals because, well, if our defense doesn't go and get up to like a 21-0 lead, we'll see what happens. Nick Foles kind of won me over this week. I kind of did like what I saw from him in the fourth quarter in clutch time. It's just in the overtime period, he didn't show up. Unfortunate. Seahawks, absolutely loved watching Russell Wilson. Steelers, Ravens, that Steelers defense, folks, it's truly good, man. And now we have to start looking, are the Ravens the real deal? Facing the better teams, Chiefs, Steelers, they have not competed the best, so unfortunate. And then the Eagles just truly just trash all together. So we will be back tomorrow, noon Eastern, twitch.tv/takesbyfans. We'll be here, and we'll be guessing the lines and reacting to the Week 9 lines. And then Friday, we make our official picks. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter @takesbyfans. Y'all already know the deal. And then we're live daily, noon Eastern. We are live every single day. So if you got nothing going on, noon Eastern, you're like, hey, let's watch Takes by Fans. You'll learn a lot. So that's what we got today. Thanks for watching, and we will be back tomorrow, folks, noon Eastern. Alrighty.